Okay, next thing we're going to learn about is how to put an image on our web page. Okay, just certain guidelines that I want to go over before we do that is that, first of all, I know that some of you guys may have pictures that you want to put in from your photo album, pictures from field trips or whatnot. Anything that you have on file, you can upload, but within reason. You have to make sure that, first of all, the file size is not too big. If it's like a huge portrait size screen type of image that fills the whole screen, that's not going to be able to be loaded up. Okay, it has to be a reasonable size because we're talking about the web, and the bigger the picture is, the more longer it takes to load, and also chances are with Google sites it's not going to upload that large of a file, so you might have to reduce the picture size. Now, before we do anything, I want to direct you to attachments right here, where you guys see where it says attachments. Okay, you can click on that plus sign and it'll now give you an option to attach a file. I'm going to choose file, and I'm going to choose an image on my desktop. And you'll notice that now it is attached. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is edit page. When I click on edit page, I will now have my cursor on the place where I want my image, which will be right here. Click on insert, go to image, and when I go to image, you'll see that that image is now appearing in my menu, so I can actually click on that image. When I click on it, the add image button is there. I just click on that, and now you'll see my image appear on the page. Okay, and you'll see under the image there's alignment. You can align it center, you can align it right or left. You can make the size different. You can actually make it smaller, larger, medium, really tiny. Okay, or the original if you like the original. And you could do wrap on and wrap off. Wrap on means that you can allow the text to come on the side. So if I click on wrap on, you'll now see that the text is on the side here next to the image. So the text will wrap around the image itself if you use that feature. Or if you just want to keep it off, you can click on off. If you don't like that image at all, you could click on remove and then start over again. I'm going to select center, and I'm going to select all of this center too. So if I highlight all this, I could click on center here, and that'll be where I have it. Okay, so this is a very tedious process, you might say, because you have to upload all your files through this attachment thing. Some of you guys may ask, well, can I go to insert and click on image, like on any part of the page? Let's say, for example, I want to put something in this table, and I do insert image. Can I do that? You can, but first of all, you got to remember that you have to have that image attached first in order for it to appear on your menu. Okay, so if I go to insert image, you see now it's on my menu. It is usable. If it appears as if it means it's usable. If I choose a file, like for example, that's a little bigger, okay, let me just go over this so that way you guys know when it happens to you, this is what's going on. Okay. If I choose an image that is rather big, okay, all right, and I try to upload it, it'll show, okay, and if I click on add image, it'll show that big image right there as well. So, like I said, that big size of an image, you don't want that because that's just going to fill up your whole page. So, you don't want that. And so how do I undo this? Well, there's an undo button right here. Click on undo, and there we have it. So I recommend that you always attach your images first before you plug them in. That way you always have them handy. The only drawback to that is you can only use that image on that page. Okay, so I'm going to click on Save to save this. Now, maybe you may have the problem of people seeing your attachment list, like you have all these things attached and you don't want them to see the attachments, or you don't want them to have access to it. Okay, you can easily go to More Actions. You can go to Page Settings, and when you click on Page Settings, it will show the stuff that you want checked on or checked off. So if you don't want images to be attachments to be allowed, you just click off Allow Attachments. Click on Save, and you'll notice that now on the viewing page they cannot access your attachments. Okay, but if you click on Edit Page, okay, or if you just change that setting, you can always access your information after that. Okay, so that's how you can add a simple image or images on your site.